Hi, I am Soumya Sinha, a mindset and personality coach, and I am passionate about helping individuals unlock their true confidence and presence. My journey from corporate to coaching, I would say from architecting systems to now architecting confidence. I can't do this anymore moment. So, honestly speaking, it was not one big dramatic moment, but yes, it was a series of small ones. Actually, I found myself stuck in a very hectic routine and I was barely finding time for my daughters. I could feel that there was a growing void and I knew this was the time they needed me the most. Not just as a provider, but as a present parent to talk to play with, to guide them, to enjoy every bit of life. And I was not able to do that. So it was hurting me. And at the same time, I realized that the role that I was in, so I was often pushing teams to meet unrealistic timelines. And that was affecting their personal lives too. That didn't just sit right with me, and it started to weigh heavy. Bit by bit, it was just building up, piling up, until one day I finally took this bold step to move away from my corporate career and create a life where I am present and available for my daughters while I am working on something that aligns with my values and my purpose too. So that decision shaped me who I am today, and I think it gave me courage to balance the purpose and more meaningful way of living life. So from being shy and underconfident to now coaching others, I still remember that I was the most quietest fellow in the class. And till the second year of my college, I was almost invisible. I was just shrinking myself. I barely spoke, expressed myself. And people would come and say anything and everything to me, I would adjust to it, thinking that being quiet is maturity and ignoring people is my strength. And the frequency of such things kept on increasing. I knew that deep down, I knew that things are not going right because I used to cry alone and felt that I should have spoken this, but I was not able to. And one day it hit me. If I am not going to stand for myself, speak for myself, nobody else is going to come and save me. That was the time I said to myself, Soumya, you need to change. Because it was not just costing on the opportunities, but it was breaking down my confidence slowly and steadily. The belief in myself. So I started speaking small, expressing my thoughts. And believe me, it was not at all easy. Neither for me nor for the people who had always seen me as a person so quiet, obedient, agreeing to everything. So it was a big shock for them too. That now she is speaking. It was an uncomfortable moment for people. But this time I decided I am not going back. And slowly and gradually, everything changed. So today I am more clearer, expressive, stronger, and aligned with truly who I am. Honestly, I don't think there is anyone who has figured it out all. But yes, there are some people who are better in hiding their confusion. And more than that, it's actually about the mindset. So it's not that those people have everything clear in the very beginning. But yes, they choose to see things in a different way. For me too, personally, I have had phases where I was completely unsure of whether it was my career shift or even finding my voice. But yes, I realized that clarity doesn't come before action. It actually comes through action. So now, instead of waiting to feel ready and figuring it out all in the very beginning, I just focus on taking the next steps. Trusting that the rest of the things I'll just figure out along the way. So if somebody is stuck between safe and meaningful life, I wouldn't just tell them to go and follow their passion or take a blind leap, because real life isn't that simple, right? We all have responsibilities, fears, financial readiness. Then taking a meaningful life might be risky. So instead of that, what I would say is, seeing it as safe versus meaningful, look at it as safe plus meaningful built over a period of time. Because meaning doesn't come from one big dramatic decision, but it is actually built over a period of time with the consistent choices that you take. Right? So there was a time in my career too when everything looked sorted when I was in corporate job, but I felt the disconnect within. So that doesn't mean I just went ahead and quit my job for chasing something uncertain. I gave myself time to understand it, to learn the things, whatever was required to grow in that part, right? And then I did my certification. I started coaching my peers in my office. And slowly and steadily, that meaningful part became more stronger. So then I was able to decide, no, I need to follow this path. So my honest advice would be, build your meaningful life parallelly to your safe life. Explore it, test it, give it space to grow. Because overthinking does not give you clarity that what exactly pulls you. But when you start doing the things, then you see what exactly is your purpose in life. And that balance is where sustainable growth happens.